What's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy, the wisest and most powerful. Hold up, my bad. It's the fastest and the most furious of all nerds, Brimezus, and welcome to the phenomenal, the philosophical, the funny, the ferocious, the flippin' floppin' filibustering review of Fate of the Furious. Let's go. Fate of the Furious, or Fast and Furious 8, is the latest movie in the Fast and Furious timeline. I'm surprised that the series has been going on for that so long, and I'm even more surprised how much it's changed from the very first movie, which was focused around street racing, into a franchise that basically turned into the Expendables. If for some reason they decided to go further with the franchise, I wouldn't be surprised if the next movie has lightsabers and vampires. This movie does go back to its roots a little bit early in the film involving street racing, but it's not the primary focus. As a fan of action scenes, especially those that are over the top, I've always enjoyed the chaotic sequences and scenes of the Fast and Furious series. The bank vault heist at the end of Fast 5 was just marvelous and just nail-biting. The airplane scene at the end of the Fast 6 was just, incredible. And the choreography had the tag team fight with The Rock and Vin Diesel. And while Fast 7 also has great moments, I did also feel that some of the action scenes and stunts were just downright disrespectful and silly to some of us viewers, because, they just really stood out in a bad way. I don't have a prerequisite of stunts having to obey the laws of logic and physics, but some of the stunts in Fast 7 were cringeworthy, such as the final act of the movie where they had the one hacker jump through the windows of two moving cars going in opposite directions, which is pretty much impossible, or the time where Dom stomped on the ceiling, which conveniently collapsed in a fashion that didn't cause him to fall to his death, and also caused debris to form a ramp, which then in turn he used to, you know what, never mind, let's get back to the review of Fate of the Furious. Well, it still had its law-defying stunts, but they're much more acceptable this time, and it just didn't make you stop and pause to the point where, like, okay, I just remember this scene that just clearly made no sense, okay? They're much more appreciable, that word, acceptable this time around. The Fast and Furious movies is very much like Rocky in a sense, and for a good reason. It basically almost tells the same story. They go on some kind of mission. It involves cars and stunts, and for some reason they find a new way to just immerse into the story and retell a similar story they did the last several times. This movie it's dark, it's very interesting and thought-provoking moments, and I'm really happy about that. And it symbiotically matches with the rest of the action that goes on in the film, and I love it. It's thoroughly entertaining. It's like an early blockbuster film. Of course, the part of the plot where Dom has to turn on his teammates is for a legitimate reason. It's not too cliche. It does have a more significant meaning. Furthermore, you really just have to appreciate the cast. I mean, come on, you got Tyrese Gibson, you got Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, you have freaking Vin Diesel and Jason Statham. Like, basically, that movie, like, they could have not done anything in the movie, and the movie was just get a seat, just like for them sitting there and standing there doing nothing. Just imagine, you know what I mean? Like, there's a killer cast in this movie and all these movies. In short, Fate of the Furious gets the B+ King Kamara rating. Honestly, of the movies I've seen this year, you have Get Out, Fate of the Furious, Logan, I can't remember what else, okay? But yeah, literally, if I had to choose between which movie I wanted to see again between Logan and Fate of the Furious, I'll watch Fate of the Furious. It's much more entertaining. It's not quite as dry as Logan was. And if I want to have a good time, I'm gonna see Fate of the Furious again. It's been another King Kamara review. Thank you for watching.